I have 13 tricks or treats for you to make your record sound spooky. The minor scale. So, the minor scale, there are several flavours of minor scale. There's the harmonic, melodic, and the natural minor, which is the one we're going to look at. There are also minor modes, so you can think of Dorian and Phrygian, for instance. But what's interesting about the minor scale is it sort of lives within a relative major scale. So the sixth note of any major scale, if you count from that note and use the same notes, you get the minor scale. Also, here's something quite interesting. We think of major as a default, but the way we actually define notes with the lettering system, and if we start at A and go back through to A, we get A minor. So, maybe minor is our default scale. So here's a close-up on that as it applies to, C major. Count 6 notes up. So that's C major. So the 6th note is A. If we keep going, we get the minor scale, the natural minor scale. Not the 6/6/6 note, but the 6th note. Tremolo. Tremolo is really interesting, and it's another one I'm going to grab the fiddle for because it particularly works well on bowed stringed instruments, but I'll show you on guitar in a moment. So here's some tremolo. So basically just a steady motion of the bow. Most string players will know that. But, if you're a non-string player and a producer or whatever, and you just happen to have a violin or cello or whatever, it's good to know just a little bit about how to make that sound. Tremolo on the guitar is just a simple movement. Using a really hard plectrum and a quite thick one seems to be an effective way of making that tremolo consistent. The next time you want to have some kind of ethereal, spooky background, you can maybe put some delays on tremolo or whatever, but tremolo can be a really effective tonal shaping tool, certainly to add a bed behind some other elements. Random tapping. Well, random tapping is very much sort of a pizzicato technique that you can use on stringed instruments. You can kind of do that kind of thing and get 4 layers of violins going together, and you can have some really kind of cool sound effects, very X-Files, if anyone remembers the X-Files. So random tapping is equally applicable to guitar, and it's great when you get 2 hands involved. So here's a little taster of what you can do on a guitar, and again, imagine it within the context of a piece of music, or sort of moving in and out, panning from left to right and so on.